weeks ago, I found myself having lunch with a lovely Chinese lady, and I was telling her how hard I work for Harry George Diamonds. All of a sudden, she cut me off and she said, "Darling, stop saying how hard you work. Everybody works hard." Mind you, she's a multimillionaire who never worked a single day in her life. But I'll have to really take a point, and I certainly know coming here every Friday morning at 6:30 that is true for me and is true for everybody in this room. We all work hard on our business. But it means different things for different people. So I tried to put together a slideshow documenting the last 12, 15 months at Harry George Diamonds. I will start with saying that from the very beginning I developed the highest admiration for Harry, because through a long career that spanned over 30 years, he has perfected the fine art of making women happy while charging them at the same time. It sounds like fun, but remember, we are talking about making women happy. It's hard work. And I take this opportunity to say that Harry treats me as his family, and I certainly consider him and his family as my own. Harry, of course, is at the top of the pinnacle of the international diamond merchant and master jewelers. Everybody from Canada to Africa, from India to Hong Kong, from Israel to Western Australia, where the Argyle pink diamonds come from, know Harry. So, what do we do at Harry George Diamonds? I'll try to break it down in 5 main areas. The first one, of course, is custom-made jewelry. Harry started as a young jeweler, manufacturing for the like of Tiffany, Cartier, and Bulgari before going independent. So when you're sitting with him, you are really dealing with a master jeweler that won the international award with De Beers. It's the highest ranking award in master jewelry, and it's by invitation only. He won twice, and he was twice the runner-up. The second area of expertise is investment grade diamonds. We are starting for $20,000, $25,000. Some of you have invested with us, but we can go all the way to the super expensive stones. And our ideal client really is ultra net worth individual and family offices. Again, I sitting at Hotel Hermitage in Monte Carlo meeting this would-be client who has a budget of 15 million euros. And it's, you know, I'm eating pastry, drinking pina colada. It sounds cool, but I'm trying to assess, do we want to do business with this individual? Does he want to do business with us? I'm trying to figure out, is he wearing a concealed gun? I'm trying to calculate the odds of making a life for dinner with my parents in a couple of hours. It is hard work, and there is a lot of pressure, because everything we do is about building a relationship. And as you know, relationship takes a lot of time. The third area of expertise to scale the business up is a joint venture that we currently set up called Kela X by Harry George. It's a brand new category. We are planning to launch at an international level in March 2019 at the Academy Award in Los Angeles. We are heavily involved dealing with investors. We are raising equity for the like of $1 million for 20%. And again, Bruce Wall is our CFO, and I take this opportunity to thank him. Thank you, Bruce. We couldn't do it without you. So, and that is our third area of expertise. The fourth area of expertise really is the unique diamonds, stones, or piece of jewelry that are offered to Harry on a regular basis. So we are talking about the blue diamonds, the red diamonds, the super rare, the super big. At the moment, we have the exclusivity for the last piece of jewelry ever been worn and designed for Princess Diana. It's a $40 million set of necklace and earrings. Again, we are dealing with people like one of the biggest producers in Broadway. He has a production of a musical coming up in the next 24 months about the life of Princess Diana. And this is the kind of people we are playing with. He's trying to sell us an opportunity to invest into the musical, and we're trying to sell him the necklace of Princess Diana. And finally, you know, Harry and myself, we're really certainly not risk averse. And you know, we like to consider early investors in Bitcoin, but we, at the moment, becoming the incubator, and we are financing a startup that is mixing artificial intelligence with cryptocurrency and commodities. So not exactly your jewelry shop when you can go and buy, wedding bands, even if by all means we are happy to do those as well, because it's all about relationship. In between, of course, we networking, we party, we socialize, we entertain, and we get entertained by all sorts of interesting people who most of the time approach us offering a deal of their own. And that might be the reason why on a regular basis we run out of cash. Harry always wants to buy diamonds. I like to diversify, and we go through that discussion all the time. But the reality is that these days there are so many ways you can spend your money, so many ways you can enjoy your money, and so many ways you can invest your money. We like everything from gold, vintage car, cryptocurrency, real estate, art, you name it, we love it. But true to our core business, we strongly believe that diamonds not only have a glorious past, but they have a bright future. When you buy into diamonds, you buy into the commodity market. And if you buy quality, you'll never be short-pocketed. And that's because the international demand for diamonds is constantly outstripping the offer. And that's because the number of new diamond mines coming online are constantly lower than the number of mines that are shutting down because they're becoming uneconomical. And we are talking about the Argyle Big Diamond in Western Australia by Rio Tinto. They are shutting down. So we think that diamonds are the best investment that you can have, and that's why we deal with people that have big portfolio, and they just are prepared to allocate 2, 3, or 4, or 5% of their portfolio into diamonds. And that is why, in our approach when we're talking to people, we don't go around and say to people, buy diamonds. We go around and say to people, invest in beauty. And that's Davide from Harry George Diamonds.